what's up, everybody? Y'all know what it is. You understand? Yeah, man, this area raw, man. And look up areas, and then you'll find out, you know, why, you know, I call myself Areas Raw. Only on YouTube, though. I call myself trying to be a YouTuber, you know. Hey, but it's a good way to stay out of trouble, man. It's really just talking to yourself, and then whoever identify with you and what it is, you know. But see, this video right here, first off, y'all hit the like and subscribe, you know what I mean? Because I may not mean much right now, but you know, if y'all keep liking and subscribing, then, you know, it'll pay out, you know. This investment gonna go toward all of my people. And I'm not looking to go and blow money on luxury and stuff and all that type of stuff. But I make enough to do what I need to do anyway. You know, I want to be able to really do for my community, do a whole lot more, you know, than just give good advice and buying one or two kids a pair of shoes. You know, I want to be able to do bigger, but I got to have the resources and the funds, you know. So like and hit the subscribe button right now. You know what I'm saying? Break yourself for the likes and the shares. And I got that from a brother on here. I don't even know if he want me using his name, but I mean, I got respect for him because I like how he articulated himself and he dropped some real good knowledge, you know. But he know what it is, you know. But this is about Mr. James Prince, you know. I say Mr. because, I mean, I'm from Texas. I'm still in Texas. I'm on 20 right now. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm from Dallas and Jay Prince is out of Houston. Mr. James Prince is out of Houston. And I never met him in person, but I can say this here. His name has never been disrespected, and he has always been talked about in high regards. And even in incarceration during time, and I'm talking about, I know with some real killers, some real stranger than fiction motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And they the truth. And some of them was out of Houston, and all they ever said was how he put it down. You know, they was the Fifth Ward, and how he was a hustling ass dude who always put, you know, did for his community. He put his money into his people. And you know what I mean? So y'all may know him through the music, but before that, he was in the streets. He was like running the streets before he was running the music down there. So it's not like this man is somebody to be played with. I don't know how y'all do it up there in the East Coast, but down here, you know, you see how the pimp went out, you know, Pimp Chad, rest in peace. God got his soul, you know. He was real. And you know, he fucked with James Prince. But you know, when sometimes you become a boss and you be too big to be under another boss. So that was really the deal, pretty much in a nutshell. But Mr. James Prince have never been talked about disrespectfully, you know. And the man took care of his community before he made a way for a lot of young rappers and fed a lot of rappers out of Houston and brought wealth to Houston and paved the way for all the other rappers that are now rapping in Houston. Because of this man started something and became a legacy, and he ain't never been the one to play with. You can get snatched, real body snatchers, you know, all that. He ain't a mouthy dude who wear a mask and the man operate like a boss, for real. He's the type who really can tug on the shirt and your ass is gone. Signal this and that's the nigga that's getting it. You know, he that dude. Not to play for real. So good luck to that bullshit y'all kicking out there, man. If that's what it is, you know, the South gonna ride, you know. I don't know if y'all paid attention to the Pimp Chad, you know, quit hating the South. Because, you know, down here we don't hate. Because I listen to East Coast music too. But if you ever cross me on this Southeast shit, I will spank your ass. Because you made it about that. You know what I mean? So, I know East Coast dudes got a lot of confidence. you know, y'all more of European type niggas. That's why, you know, down in the South, we was, you know, in history, we was trying to escape and get to the North Star, which was up there where you guys were. So y'all felt free long before we felt free. And, you know, insight comes out of struggle. You know, you get deep insight. So down here, we might talk slow or whatever y'all say, but the insight is deeper and different. You know, that's why we still hold respect. Although, you know, today's music is destroying that culture of respect. That's why you got little niggas, or little boys, little peons, who gangsters on YouTube and gangster on raps, gangster on wax, talking because they think Jay Prince is really, they think he's a rap gangster or a gangster on wax, not knowing they could really get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be really funny. But I know one thing, that if nothing happened to these dudes, it was because it was so petty that a real boss ain't gonna waste his time with them. Or either he had to sit down, fuck, I mean, you know what I'm saying? He had a motherfucking sit down. And somebody got their mind right. Because Jay Prince ain't the one to play with, man. So y'all play it safe and go at rap gangsters, not gangsters, you know what I'm saying? Or if you was popping guns and you sold a little something, you know, don't chunk that up to the caliber of Jay Prince, man. Do your homework, brother. For real. Stop that shit. Because I'm from out of Dallas and know to respect this man. You know what I mean? Because his name, his power stretched all over Texas. And I'm sure it reaches further than Texas. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, man, respect all of your elders. First, go home to your daddy and apologize to him for your bullshit. And that's how you get your start on respect for your elders. Then go to your little niggas and teach them little niggas to start being men instead of niggas. You understand? You know, that's a good start. And once you realize the importance of that, then you will know to apologize and stay in your place and shut your mouth when you're talking to real gangsters. Now, don't make me slap your motherfucking ass in the mouth now. But watch your motherfucking mouth now. Get it together now. Get it together.